So Russian Roulette Championship Edition. This was a Kickstarter that I did from Tuesday Night Games, who did Two Rooms and a Boom, from designer Anthony Birch. I think we talked about it even on the show. It was Kickstarter. Finally got it in, and we played actually 3 rounds of it, which is unusual for us for a new game. It's a quick.
Well, yeah, it's unlike Two Rooms, which requires 11. We could actually play this one.
Yeah, which was pretty good. We actually had 6. It goes up to 6.
We did a 4-game and a 6-game.
Correct. It's a bluffing, luck-based game where you have a deck of cards that simulates a gun. One of the cards is a bullet. But you can also cheat, and then you're wagering how many times you're going to pull the trigger.
You could, through bad luck or other things, get more bullets in your gun.
Yeah, there's powers, so you could do things like, for my next one, I'm going to point my gun at someone else instead of me.
Or point in the air.
Right, so it's very simple, but really it's those action cards that mix things up.
Right.
I mean, clearly,
the bluffing aspect, I think, there's a lot of just thinking like, all right, like because of it, you could pull your bullet out to hide it, but someone can call you on it. But if you call wrong, you get another bullet, so it's like, did I think Jonathan pulled out? Like,
yeah.
So there's just a lot of fun, like looking at what information's there. How do you know?
We've talked about with Coup, I think especially, where sometimes in our groups we tend to be very sheepish about wanting to challenge people because we're afraid, and sometimes that results in people are just cheating rampantly without worrying about it because no one's accusing. It's a tough thing to strike that balance because I'm always like, I'm terrified because I just know I have bad luck and bad judgment. And
I'm terrible at reading people. So that's why for me, I did do the first call out probably because I was just like, you know what, I'm fine with just.
Yeah, it's sometimes you got to do it. It is a very interesting game. The rounds go pretty quick. That's why we did 3 of them. And it is kind of intense. I think our last game was our best because we ended up with like 3 people who all could have won.
And then through like all these weird scenarios.
Yeah, it kept going and stuff. So it was pretty tense because it can come down to literally like, if this next one is a bullet, I'm either dead or I win,
right,
depending on what I get. So it's pretty much what I thought it was going to be. I can't think of a better way to simulate Russian roulette without hurting yourself in card game or board game form. It's super simple, but not so dumb that nothing's going on.
Yeah, I did enjoy it a lot, and sort of this fun sort of thinking. Even though I'm bad at bluffing, it's just sort of fun to just be like, I'll take this out and just see if anyone does anything, and just you actually have to make your hand in the shape of a gun, put it to your head, and just everyone's like 1, 2, 3, draw, and just seeing who killed themselves.
Could be offensive to some people. I don't know. I almost want to say it's like a better pickup than something like Bang. I feel like it's in that same category. There aren't really hidden roles, but it has that same feel to it of the bluffing and the fast pace, obviously shooting each other. So I think if you like that kind of game, this is a really good take on that genre. I don't know how readily available it is, probably at some point from Tuesday Night Games site, but it was Kickstarter.